Have you ever wondered why some people seem to attract success, happiness, and health effortlessly, while others struggle despite working hard? The secret isn't luck or talent. It's the power of the subconscious mind. Your subconscious is like a hidden engine running your life, shaping your beliefs, habits, and even your destiny. In this video, we'll explore Dr. Joseph Murphy's timeless classic, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, a book that has transformed millions of lives across the world. Stay tuned till the end, because the principles you're about to discover can literally reprogram your mind for wealth, health, love, and success. Dr. Joseph Murphy begins by explaining that the human mind has two levels, the conscious and the subconscious. The conscious is the part of you that thinks, analyzes, and makes deliberate choices, while the subconscious is the deeper mind that silently records everything you experience, believe, and imagine. This subconscious mind does not reason or judge, it simply accepts whatever is impressed upon it. Once an idea is planted there, it begins to manifest in your life as reality. The subconscious is like a fertile soil, and the thoughts and beliefs you sow become the harvest of your experiences. If you plant seeds of faith, health, abundance, and love, you will eventually see those in your life. But if you plant seeds of fear, doubt, and negativity, you will inevitably experience failure, disease, and unhappiness. Murphy emphasizes that your subconscious controls processes far beyond your awareness. Your heartbeat, digestion, immune system, and even healing are guided by it. In the same way, it influences your circumstances by attracting events, people, and opportunities that match your dominant mental patterns. If you constantly think of yourself as unlucky, your subconscious faithfully manifests situations where you fail. If you hold firm images of success and well-being, your subconscious aligns reality to match that picture. This is why faith and imagination are so powerful. They bypass the conscious mind's doubts and directly program the subconscious. One of the key lessons Murphy shares is that your subconscious is always working, whether you direct it consciously or not. It is like an obedient servant that brings into your life whatever you consistently impress upon it. Many people unknowingly misuse this power by filling their minds with fear, anger, resentment, or self-doubt. When they experience difficulties, they do not realize these are the results of the thoughts they have been feeding their inner mind. To change life, one must first change the thoughts impressed on the subconscious. Murphy offers numerous real-life stories to show how this works. He recounts the story of a woman who constantly feared developing arthritis like her mother. Over time, those repeated thoughts sank into her subconscious, and she eventually developed the exact condition she feared. Another man had deep-seated beliefs about failure and poverty, and despite working hard, he constantly experienced financial struggles. When he learned to change his inner beliefs, affirming prosperity and success, his subconscious began to attract opportunities that led him to financial freedom. The book makes it clear that the subconscious does not understand jokes or sarcasm. If you repeatedly declare negative things like, "I'm always unlucky," or "I'll never succeed," your subconscious accepts them as instructions. Therefore, it is vital to be careful with the words you use and the thoughts you entertain. Instead of affirming lack or failure, one should affirm abundance, health, and success, even if they do not yet appear in the present. The subconscious responds not to current conditions, but to the impressions consistently fed into it. Murphy also explains the role of imagination. The conscious mind may doubt, but imagination directly influences the subconscious. When you vividly picture yourself already living your goal, whether it's healing from an illness, landing a new job, or finding love, the subconscious accepts that picture as reality and begins to work toward making it true. Athletes, performers, and successful entrepreneurs often use visualization without realizing they are applying this principle. The more vivid the mental picture, the faster the subconscious accepts it. Faith plays a central role in programming the subconscious. Faith, as Murphy describes, is not necessarily tied to religion, but to a deep conviction that something is possible. When you pray, affirm, or visualize with unwavering belief, you bypass the conscious mind's resistance and plant the idea firmly in the subconscious. This is why some people experience miraculous healings or sudden breakthroughs. They truly believe at a subconscious level that it is already done. On the other hand, if doubt and fear dominate, the subconscious manifests obstacles and delays. The subconscious is especially receptive when the conscious mind is relaxed. This is why Murphy suggests using affirmations and visualization at night, before sleep, and early in the morning after waking. At those times, the conscious mind is quiet, and the subconscious is more open to suggestions. Repetition of positive statements like "I am healthy, wealthy, and happy" can gradually overwrite negative patterns and create new realities. The key is consistency and emotion. Empty words repeated without feeling may have little effect, but affirmations charged with emotion sink deeply into the subconscious. Murphy shares fascinating accounts of people who cured illnesses, overcame addictions, or transformed their lives using these principles. For instance, a man who had been told he had incurable tuberculosis began to visualize his lungs as completely healthy every night before sleeping. He affirmed that divine healing power was restoring him. Within months, medical tests confirmed that his lungs were completely clear. The subconscious, once given a clear command with faith, mobilized the body's healing mechanisms to create the desired result. The power of belief extends to wealth and success as well. Many people unconsciously repel money because they harbor feelings of guilt or unworthiness. They believe wealth is evil or that they do not deserve it, so their subconscious ensures they remain in poverty. By replacing those beliefs with affirmations of worthiness, abundance, and gratitude, one can open the door to prosperity. Murphy encourages people to bless money, see it as a tool for good, and affirm that wealth flows freely and joyfully into their lives. This mental shift alone has helped countless people attract financial success. The subconscious does not distinguish between good and bad desires. It simply acts on whatever is given to it. Therefore, Murphy cautions readers to always affirm good, true, and uplifting ideas. Harboring resentment, for example, can poison one's life because the subconscious magnifies that emotion. Forgiveness, on the other hand, frees the mind and allows the subconscious to align with peace and harmony. Forgiveness is not about excusing someone else's wrongs, but about releasing yourself from the mental chains of anger. When you forgive sincerely, your subconscious releases tension, which often results in emotional and physical healing. Murphy also emphasizes the importance of gratitude. When you give thanks in advance for blessings not yet visible, you send a powerful message to the subconscious that you already possess them. This sense of certainty accelerates manifestation. Gratitude shifts focus away from lack and places it on abundance, which trains the subconscious to attract more things to be grateful for. Murphy goes deeper into how the subconscious can be applied in different areas of life, showing that its power is not limited to health or wealth alone, but extends to relationships, career, creativity, and even spiritual growth. He explains that every interaction we have with others is also shaped by the thoughts and images we carry within. If you constantly assume that people dislike you, or that relationships are difficult, your subconscious attracts experiences that confirm those beliefs. But if you cultivate the inner conviction that you are loved, respected, and valued, others will begin to respond to you in the same way. This principle is especially powerful in marriage and partnerships. Many people struggle because they expect their partner to fulfill them while harboring subconscious beliefs of unworthiness, mistrust, or resentment. The subconscious then projects these feelings outward, creating disharmony in the relationship. Murphy suggests affirming qualities of love, harmony, and understanding, not only in yourself, but also in your partner. For example, instead of criticizing or focusing on flaws, imagine your partner as kind, loving, and supportive. As the subconscious accepts these impressions, the relationship begins to transform. Countless couples, Murphy notes, have restored their marriages by shifting their inner images of one another. The subconscious also plays a crucial role in career and success. Many people remain stuck in jobs they dislike or feel unqualified for better opportunities because their subconscious holds limiting beliefs such as "I'm not capable" or "success is for others, not me." These ideas, though false, become self-fulfilling prophecies. By reprogramming the subconscious with affirmations like I am worthy of success, or divine opportunities are opening for me now. Individuals can break free from limitations and attract better positions, promotions, or business opportunities. Murphy reminds readers that success is not about luck, but about aligning one's inner beliefs with the outcomes they desire. A striking example he gives is of a salesman who struggled to meet his targets. He constantly thought of himself as a failure, and his subconscious faithfully delivered failure. When he began to visualize himself closing sales, confidently meeting clients and hearing them say yes, his subconscious started working in his favor. Soon his performance improved dramatically, and he became one of the top salesmen in his company. The subconscious, Murphy insists, is like a magnet. It attracts circumstances that match the mental pictures we hold with feeling. One of the profound teachings of the book is the role of forgiveness in mental and physical health. Holding grudges or replaying past hurts keeps negative emotions alive in the subconscious, which can manifest as illness, fatigue, or even chronic pain. Murphy describes forgiveness as a mental technique where you sincerely release resentment and affirm peace for yourself and the other person. By doing this, you cleanse the subconscious of toxic patterns. In many cases, people who practiced genuine forgiveness reported spontaneous healings and a new sense of freedom. Forgiveness, therefore, is not just a moral virtue but a therapeutic necessity. Murphy also connects the subconscious with creativity. Great artists, inventors, and writers often rely on insights that come not from deliberate reasoning, but from sudden flashes of inspiration. This is the subconscious at work, processing vast amounts of information and presenting solutions in symbolic or intuitive ways. Thomas Edison, for example, often dozed lightly in his chair while holding a steel ball in his hand. As he drifted into a state between wakefulness and sleep, his subconscious delivered new ideas. The ball would drop, waking him, and he would immediately record the insight. Murphy encourages readers to deliberately tap into this wellspring by relaxing, visualizing, and asking their subconscious for guidance. Whether you are solving a business problem or writing a novel, the subconscious can deliver extraordinary solutions if you trust it. Prayer and faith, according to Murphy, are among the most direct methods of influencing the subconscious. He distinguishes between ritualistic prayer and true prayer. True prayer is not about begging or pleading, but about aligning your subconscious with the belief that your request is already granted. When you pray with conviction, feeling, and gratitude, the subconscious takes that impression and begins to work out the details. This is why in many spiritual traditions, prayer is followed by a sense of peace and certainty. It is the subconscious acknowledging that the request has been received. Murphy often repeats that the subconscious is impersonal. It does not choose between good or bad outcomes. It only acts upon the ideas consistently fed to it. This is why people sometimes attract the very things they fear. Constantly thinking about disease, accidents, or failure is a form of negative prayer that impresses those very outcomes onto the subconscious. To counter this, Murphy recommends deliberately choosing affirmations that inspire confidence, joy, and abundance. For example, instead of worrying about losing a job, one could affirm, "I am guided to better opportunities, and everything is working for my good." The subconscious also influences physical health in powerful ways. Murphy describes numerous cases where people overcame serious illnesses by holding firm mental images of health and vitality. A woman diagnosed with cancer began to visualize a bright light filling her body, dissolving every diseased cell, and affirming daily, "I am whole and perfect." Over time, her body responded, and she experienced complete healing. While Murphy acknowledges medical treatment, he emphasizes that the mind plays an essential role in recovery. When the subconscious believes in health, the body often finds ways to heal itself. Money and prosperity are another major focus. Murphy explains that money itself is neutral. It is a form of energy and exchange. Many people unconsciously repel money by associating it with greed, corruption, or guilt. These hidden beliefs keep them in financial struggle, no matter how hard they work. To attract wealth, Murphy advises blessing money, affirming that it flows freely, and imagining yourself enjoying abundance in ways that also bless others. One affirmation he suggests is, "I am open and receptive to the rich flow of prosperity now." By holding such ideas, the subconscious aligns with opportunities and resources that bring financial freedom. Murphy also stresses the importance of gratitude and faith in this process. By giving thanks for money before it arrives, you create the subconscious expectation that it is already yours. This expectation becomes a magnet, drawing financial blessings into your life. Many people, he notes, have experienced sudden windfalls, new job offers, or profitable business ideas after consistently practicing gratitude for unseen wealth. The book does not ignore difficulties or setbacks. Murphy acknowledges that life has challenges, but he insists that they can be overcome by mastering the mind. When faced with obstacles, instead of focusing on the problem, he advises focusing on the solution and affirming that the subconscious is guiding you to overcome it. Worry only strengthens the problem, while faith opens the door to creative solutions. Another powerful concept Murphy presents is the law of belief. What you deeply believe, you become. If you believe you are destined to be poor, sick, or lonely, the subconscious ensures that those conditions persist. But if you choose to believe in abundance, health, and love, the subconscious will faithfully create those conditions. This law works regardless of age, background, or circumstances. It is universal, and anyone who understands it can reshape their destiny. He also touches on the subconscious influence on sleep and dreams. Often, the subconscious processes unresolved worries during sleep, which is why nightmares occur. By giving the subconscious a clear, positive suggestion before bed, such as, "I will sleep peacefully, and tomorrow I will find the perfect solution," you can experience restful sleep and often wake with fresh insights. Dreams themselves can carry symbolic messages from the subconscious, offering guidance when interpreted carefully. In his closing chapters, Murphy emphasizes that the subconscious mind is not separate from divine intelligence but is, in fact, a channel of the universal power that governs life. By aligning your subconscious with harmony, love, and truth, you are also aligning with the greater power of the universe. This is why affirmations, visualization, and prayer work. They are methods of synchronizing your inner mind with the infinite intelligence that created all things. Ultimately, the message of the power of your subconscious mind is one of empowerment. You are not helpless, nor are you limited by external conditions. By learning to master your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs, you can transform your health, relationships, finances, and overall destiny. Murphy assures readers that miracles are not rare or reserved for the chosen few. They are natural outcomes of applying the laws of the mind. Every success story he shares is proof that anyone, regardless of their current situation, can tap into this power and create a life filled with peace, abundance, and joy. As Murphy concludes, your subconscious mind is always working. The only question is, what are you impressing upon it? If you choose thoughts of love, health, and prosperity, your subconscious will faithfully reproduce them in your life. If you feed it fear, anger, or limitation, it will also deliver those results. The responsibility lies with you to choose wisely, for as you think and believe in your heart, so will it be in your life. And that was The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Dr. Joseph Murphy. This book reminds us that success, health, wealth, and happiness are not external accidents, but results of the thoughts we carry within. Your subconscious is like a hidden engine waiting for your command. Feed it faith, imagination, and gratitude, and life will transform. If this summary inspired you, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with someone who needs this wisdom, and subscribe for more powerful book summaries that can change your life. And remember, your future begins with the thoughts you choose today.